Once you have all of your ingredients chopped, you're going to want to start with the olive oil. So we put the olive oil in just to coat the bottom of the pan. You're going to turn your heat on. And I like to keep it right in the middle. And now we're going to add the garlic so we can get a good base going as far as flavors go. And as soon as you hear them sizzle, then you know it's time to start adding your ingredients. So as soon as the garlic starts to sizzle, you know it's time to start adding our main ingredients. Alright, now that our tomatillos are cut, and look, they're still very chunky, which is still going to let them have really good flavor. They are going to cook down, so they aren't going to stay this big, and they are going to become part of the salsa, but it does give it that extra flavor. But now that we're ready, let's put them in. One of the reasons we put the tomatillos in first is because they are so firm that we do want to give them plenty of time to cook. Whereas some of the other ingredients aren't as firm and don't need as long. Alright, now that your onions are all done, let's split them into two, since we have two batches going today, mild and medium. And again, bite size, but they are going to render down. First we're going to do the kosher salt. Next up is our chili powder. Now we've got our Spanish paprika. And now our cayenne pepper. Keeping in mind that we're making a mild and a medium, I just want to put a little tiny bit in here for flavor, and then just a little bit more in here. Pinch is good. 2 pinches, great. Next up is going to be our lime juice. Now we're moving on to more wet ingredients. We're just going to do a splash, and a splash, and our lemon. Next up is the vinegar, and that's essentially what's going to pickle and can and preserve our salsa. We're going to give everything a nice stir, and actually we're going to be bringing it to a boil while we're chopping our peppers, get all of these flavors married together. And once you have your final peppers ready to go, you put them in, give it one last big stir, put it on low to simmer, put the lid on, and the only thing left to do is add the cilantro, and then we're ready to can.